Ladies and gentlemen, Donkey Kong just ate a fly. And with that, welcome to the final episode of DK64. I just wanted to show off DK's idle animation there because I'm insane, and for some reason I wanted to have them all shown off by the end of this project, but we actually don't want to be starting as DK. This is going to be the episode containing the final battle, the credits, all of that stuff. But before we begin here today, we're actually going to mini monkey back on down and go into the fairy's head once more, because she's got something for us. Tiny, oh Tiny, you did it! You rescued all the banana fairies and have restored peace to Banana Fairy Island. Thank you. I can now reveal our secret. What is it? It's that big menacing door! Behind it is... Thanks once again. Banana Fairy Kingdom is eternally grateful to you and your friends. It looked like... Could it really be? It's another golden banana. This is the only one, though, that has a Rareware logo on it, I think. This is like the Rareware banana. 201. So Tiny has one extra golden banana than everyone else in the game, and that is the 101% marker, the 201st golden banana. So you can only get that if you've freed all the banana fairies or taken a picture of all of them. It's like the special little hidden bonus thing. I believe that's what gets us like there's a little secret ending thing too. That's kind of what gets us that. But man, so that's the actual last golden banana. 200, I guess, is technically the last one, but that's like really, really the last one in the game. There's no 202nd golden banana that I'm like pulling you guys' legs on. Only other thing we gotta do now is free our big buddy, Lumsy. Be free! You're loose! I mean, I guess he still has to get out of the cage. It just lifts up. Stretch your legs, buddy. It's been a while. And the little flying croc seems to be getting ready to head out. Maybe Lumsy can help us bring Rool down to size. He's got the little pirate flag flying. You know he's flying in style. Yeah, again, I don't know if this is necessarily supposed to be the flying croc from DKC2. It definitely looks a little bit different, just like kind of how everything in this game looks a little bit different than the 2D games. But it's definitely the similar kind of thing. A little escape croc ship. And off he goes! But look what's about to happen! Someone's coming. Out of the water! It's Lumsy! He went to the store to get yogurt, and now he's back. Shoutouts to the only one person who will probably get that. There'll be more than one. But, man, is Lumsy just trying to play, or is he just trying to, is he just destroying Rool, and does his bloodlust manifest in playfulness? Either way, there's a boulder in the way. Uh-oh. He tripped, but it looks like he swatted Rool's plane down out of the sky. Whoops. Oh no, I hope he didn't drown. Lumsy drowned. He's fine. Alright, so the flying croc, the creme ship, is downed. I guess we can go there as Tiny Kong. We don't really need to switch. I think we're all good, and it's over here from what I remember, isn't it? Ain't it? Or is it around the other side? Yeah, it is. Well, we could have taken a 3-pad to warp over there, but whatever. I guess this is sort of the point of no return, so if anyone had anything else they wanted to do, this would be the last moment in the game they'd have to do it. Because inside the ship here, something very interesting. There's, what do we got here? Looks like a wrestling ring or a boxing ring of some kind. Who's this Rareware looking guy? This rare-ass boy. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of the game. We bring you 12 3-minute rounds of boxing for the undisputed heavyweight championship of DK Isles. Brought to you this evening by Rare and Nintendo in association with Rool Enterprises, whatever that is, introducing the Kong family." There they are. You know them well. Versus King Crusher Rool. I guess Rool's middle name is Crusher, huh? And there he is, swinging down like the big heel, boxing villain. I guess a heel is more of a wrestling term. This is definitely very much or at least from the beginning, looks to be a boxing match. Rool squashed our Mike friend there. He was a weird little character, but I guess he's okay. Judges at ringside are non-existent, and your timekeepers tonight will act in a fair and unbiased manner. Let's see the timekeepers. Let's see. Oh yeah, 2 critters, huh? They look very fair and unbiased. I like their little those critters are wearing like the Donkey Kong version of like a tuxedo shirt, I feel like. Alright, weighing in at a solid 800 pounds, I give you the prime primate. His power to pull levers is unmatched. It's Donkey Kong. And Rool, I guess King Rool versus DK, eh? Ring that bell, baby. Let me at him. Round 1. Welcome to one of the coolest final bosses ever. One of my favorite final bosses. Definitely the coolest boss in this game. It's the battle against Rool himself, King Crusher Rool. Great music here. Really cool boss fight theme. Definitely, probably one of my favorite boss fight themes of any game. And there were already a bunch of great boss fight themes in this game. I definitely don't like it as much as the Armadillo one, or maybe a couple of the others, but it's really good, really menacing. And this is just a great fight. I was talking to my buddy King Kienzen the other day, and he was saying about how much he likes this fight because it shows off the cool attributes of all the Kongs. And it really does kind of feel like they're working together to take down this enemy who's like way stronger than all of them combined. So I think that's really cool. I guess is that sort of a spoiler? Donkey Kong is not the only character that we'll be fighting Rool with. I also just realized that he's not going to stop ground pounding until I get in the barrel. But yeah, so here's Donkey Kong's section. One of DK's main abilities throughout the game has always been to use the barrel blast, and that's how we're putting the hurt on Rool in this part of the round. So what you want to do is when you're in here, you want to wait for him to kind of posture and cheer on the crowd or appeal to the crowd, and and when he's doing that, whoa, you can hit him, punch him in the face, knock right into him. This last one is probably the hardest hit because he'll kind of fake you out. But we're just waiting for the right time. I think maybe right now? No. Man, I was close though. This is like the coolest part of the song here too. Just a grand old time. Definitely, I don't know. This one's very reminiscent for me of a lot of the boss themes in like Banjo-Tooie specifically. All right, we're getting hit. Actually, we're getting pretty hurt here. There we go. Boom! Got him. Knocked him on his face. Is he down for the count? What are the critters gonna do? That one, I guess, apparently conveniently decided to call time for the round right before the bell. Making his way into the ring, it's the champ of chimps. It's Diddy Kong. Now Diddy versus Rool in round 2. Diddy Kong, not a chimp. No way Diddy Kong could be a chimp. He's got a tail. Chimpanzees don't have tails. So and all of the labeling of Diddy Kong as a chimp is if we're saying that the Kongs have the same anatomy as regular animals, there's no way Diddy can be a chimp. Diddy can, however, fly around and be cool with his jetpacks, and that's what's going on for this part of the fight. This is pretty brutal here, actually. Rool really gets torn up in this fight. He gets some horrible things happen to him. Including getting searchlights dropped on his head. You know, this is something that kills people. Like, you'll hear every once in a while of, like, an actor who died on a set because a searchlight fell on them. Or a spotlight, I guess, is what you call it, not a searchlight. And we're about to drop 4 of them on Rool. This, I think, can maybe be the toughest part. We do have unlimited crystal coconuts, but he's pretty accurate with his little boomerang glove thing. And again, just like with all of the flying in this game, it can be difficult to get the hang of the controls for. But as long as we stay in the air, we'll try to avoid him best we can. Whoop! And it's a good thing that doesn't knock you out of the air when you do get hit. Oof. Well, he's giving us some damage. Even in the DK fight, we were getting hurt. Man, is this... Come on. Oh, come on! Ooh. There we go. You're not getting me with that boomerang glove. How are you even doing that? It's not an ability. You can't do that. Whoa! Alright, come on, Snumpo. You're wasting your time. Alright, let's just take it real easy down in. There we go. And our ammo is unlimited too, which is another good thing. It would suck if we had to do this with like limited shots or something. I had to like go back down to the ground to refill. Man, he's whacking me around. I think I should be using the hover more. I'll hit the other one somehow. Come on. Your health does refill each round, but I think conceivably in any of these rounds you could die. And when you die in the Rool fight, you do have to do it all over. When you die in the Rool fight, you do die for real. I guess the critters got bored with all my flying around, but again, they conveniently rang the time bell right as the count was ending. He boasts the longest reach currently in the world today. Introducing the man who ate the gum-gum fruit and gained the power of rubber, Lanky Kong. The best character in the game! And I like that there's a continuity in this fight too. Like, the spotlight that we dropped on him, the last one, I guess he must have gotten stuck on his head. And now we're fighting him as Lanky. Now, this is weird because Lanky is going to use an ability he never has, which is like stretching his arm out way too far. I guess they wanted... Stretching is a cool part of his character, and I think they wanted to just put emphasis on that. But it's kind of silly because to hit those little switches, he's got to stretch his arm out way longer than he normally can. The bread and butter of Lanky's segment here is going to be hitting these switches. And once we do that, a little barrel will appear. This is like the most convoluted of all the Kong's ones, I think. Get a little barrel. I like to throw this right in the middle. And we have to wait until Rool is in the middle, or till he's like running in a place that he could potentially slip on it. Then we have to play the trombone to get him to come in our direction. And when he's running over, he'll slip on the banana peel. So, I mean, it's very Lanky. I'm not going to say it's not Lanky. Slipping on a banana peel is like the least funny thing that you could do. It's like the most tired joke. And that very much fits Lanky Kong. But it's kind of interesting. Pretty weird, but I think it's sort of fun to just line up where he is and where you are and get him to come in. We're actually getting pretty lucky with these. Usually you want him to like run a distance into them, but he's kind of just getting caught right on the edges. Rool's movement in this part of the fight is pretty erratic, and I think it's actually pretty easy to get hit by him when he's just shambling around. So I think you just want to watch where he's at. Just keep your bearings. Is he going that way? Yeah, he is. All right, so we got him now. He's definitely going to hit that on his way over. It's very silly. But there's that. Oh man, he's down. Start the count again. He's not getting up. Oh no. These guys are really sweating it out up here in the box. And that dude's just kind of having fun with the bell. You gotta think, the only way we're gonna be able to beat this guy is if the bell breaks, right? Or if he dies. If he dies, he dies. Imagine, like, Lanky saying that. Ivan Drago. Lanky Drago. I guess the critters are trying to get K. Rool's head delodged from the thing, though. He's using his break. He's using his in-between rounds time very wisely here. This dude that's directing here is like, uh-oh. He squashed his minions. All of them gone. He's like, oh, whatever. Getting too old for this. Right, he's back up, though. And he can see again. So the fight may be tougher now going forward. Hailing all the way from DK Isles, the girl with the whirl, I think, is what he said. Tiny Kong. Round 4. Also, shoutouts to the announcer guy here, who sounds hilarious. Like, they used a voice clip, but it's like vaguely bad and also vaguely like British too. So he says some really funny things. It may be like an English guy who's trying to sound like he's got an American accent or something, but it's like, in the red corner, like it just sounds drunk. That's really what the guy sounds like. So like right there, he's like, round 4. It's just weird. Also weird is this part of the K. Rool fight in which we're battling his feet, his gross ass monster toes. I think this is probably the one that takes the longest out of all of them. When we're out here, there's really not much to be done. We just kind of, we're waiting for his shockwaves to pass, trying to avoid him while he runs around, which again can be kind of a difficult task because he's so big and he does run rather quickly. But then we want the Mini Monkey barrel to appear. Mini Monkey, again, you know, I like that really this final fight uses the Kong's strengths. A Mini Monkey is probably, I mean, other than the ponytail twirl, which you also do kind of have to use to avoid the shockwaves. Other than the ponytail twirl, Mini Monkey is like Tiny's, like that's like her coolest thing. She's Tiny Kong after all. Turns tiny. Whoa. Yeah, so you can easily find yourself taking a lot of damage here. The toes do like point out really quickly, and if you get hit by them, it hurts. You take damage if you get hit by him. I guess that makes sense. I was gonna say it kicks you out of the foot or out of the shoe, but I don't actually think that's true. I think you do stay in there. It may reset the pattern. I don't know. What you really want to do there is not get hit. You definitely want to avoid every hit there, because you can easily find yourself either running out of time or just running out of health. This is the one that always looks like the most painful to me, though. Like, this looks like agony. Because Tiny's got those sharp little feathers. Like, he's getting them stuck underneath his toes. Like, ugh. It almost makes the sound like he's getting tickled by it, but you know that's gotta hurt. Let's see, whoa! But, there's definitely a pattern here that it follows. And they do telegraph, so it's not impossible to avoid this stuff. Can be done. Alright, there's the third toe. And each toe has a different number of hits you have to give it. Like, they correspond with which toe it is. So that's the K. Rool only having 4 toes, by the way. Do crocodiles only have 4 toes? That may be your final question of the day. How many toes do crocodiles have? I don't know. If it turns out they have more, then it'll be the same as DK not being able to be a chimp. K. Rool, there'll be no way he's a crocodile if crocodiles don't have 4 toes. Not like they're cartoon characters or anything. No, the anatomy has to hold up completely. Tiny Kong could be a chimp, actually. She looks like a chimp. Diddy looks more like a spider monkey or something. That's kind of what I always thought he was. They're all Kongs, though, I guess. Like, they're not real monkeys. Alright, well, I guess I've officially run out of things to say about K. Rool's nasty toes. He probably needs some nail clippers, to be honest. Got one hit left. Like, look how swole they are. Ugh. It gives me pain. Why is it that there's nothing worse in the world than toe pain? You guys get what I'm saying? Do you guys feel that way too? I really do. Like, for some reason your toes, maybe just because there's just an extremity, like such a small little thing, like they hurt the most, or there's, I don't know. Hurting your toe hurts, dude. Alright. Oh! I spoke too soon. They rung the bell one last time, but they broke it. Tipping the scales at a mighty 2,000 pounds, he's the hard-hitting Lanky Kong. Well, the bell is gone. And that means this has got to be our final round. And man, K. Rool is coming in swinging. He's using the ropes, running the stage. And apparently, just like Chunky, he can turn invisible. Is K. Rool Chunky's dad? They have the same power. Could it be? Confirmed? I think this is maybe the toughest portion. Did I say that about Tinies too? I think this might be. Because we got a sort of an interesting thing to do here. First of all, we use the Gorilla Gun, but most importantly, we're actually using like all of Chunky's powers here. We Gorilla Gun into making the barrel appear, then we hunky Chunky on up, and finally have to use a primate punch to knock him out. And this is like really epic. This is really cool. I think the easiest place to get hit here is sometimes he'll run out into the center, and then like, because you have stuff to do in the center too, he'll run into you, and then he gets going pretty damn fast for this primate punch bit. Man, he's just getting walloped, just getting smacked, schmacked even with a schma. All right, well, you're going down, K. Rool. Not gonna put our island in danger anymore. I'm taking you out. This fight is over. You're holding on by your last bits, buddy. You don't fool me. Yeah, when he turns invisible there, it can be really tough to get him. Because if you punch too early, he'll get you, and if you punch too late, he'll get you too. He'll just like run into you and sock you one. This is our last hit coming up. We're about to do it. Can we do it? Where's the pad? There it is. Ooh. All right, get me in there. Ooh, just in the nick of time. All right, K. Rool, your ass is mine. Eat it, bitch. Yeah. Bam. He's wobbling. He's wobbling. Man, Chunky gets to share this moment of glory. Uh-oh, what's this, though? He's still up. Here he comes. Uh-oh. Oh, what's that? Got some whistling. Oh, snap, it's your girl! Candy Kong, why are you so damn sexy? He's like, bleh? Why would a crocodile even be attracted to an ape woman? Even if she did have such luscious baps. I also like K. Rool's the king also, I think is a funny thing to be on the side of the ring. In the other corner, who's walking down? But it must be our buddy Ted Nugent Kong, aka Funky. And he's got a boot gun, I guess? This is his greatest work? What he's been working on all this time? Oh man. Literally kicked his butt. And I guess it kicked him all the way out here? Where is he going? Oh, look, it's Clapper. It's the Clappers. Uh-oh. He landed in K. Lumsy's aisle, eh? Oof. You don't even want to know what happened in there. And it looks like they booted him. He booted him back out too. Oh man, we did it! We beat King K. Rool and saved the island once again. There's a little banana fairy. Oh man. This is gonna get me all emotional, boys. I love this little ending. It's so nice. Banana fairies are flying through these caves. Man, it's been such a long time since we went through here. And here's the credits. And they're not credits with a K, so that's how you know we're doing good. There's Candy again, Candy Kong. Why are you so damn sexy? She's just waiting for DK to get home. Bring her that golden banana, baby. Oof. There's G. Kirkhope. There's Diddy. How's he not falling off the house there? Maybe he's just got good balance. I guess he is a monkey after all. Oh, maybe not so good balance. Oh, but he's got his barrels. I guess he must have fallen into a Diddy barrel down there or something. Everybody's just having a good time. Yeah, it's been so long since we came to this area. Oh, I love that little scene of Chunky playing with Tiny. They're relatives. They're more closely related than all the other Kongs. They're buddies. There's Robin Beanland. He's a composer too for Rareware. He did the music for Killer Instinct, I think, and Conker's Bad Fur Day. I guess he threw Tiny too far there. I think C. Sutherland also is a pretty prominent figure at Rare. I can't remember what he did. I've played all these games, know all of these guys' names and stuff. C. Stamper and T. Stamper, I think they may have founded the company. There's a whole Stamper family who shows up in the credits. There's Funky Kong. Man, he's just partying. I guess I should be talking. I give him my final thoughts. We're done with the game. Man, I don't know. It's surreal to me to be doing this project even. I feel like this has just been such a long time coming. I know I mentioned at the beginning of the project that this is almost was the first LP I ever did, and the reason it almost was is because it's such a sentimental game to me. When I was a kid, for the longest time, this was my favorite, my all-time favorite video game. And what's funny is, I think it kind of, I guess to really, maybe say something about the game, I think it kind of, DK64 I think kind of has bridged the gap between my love of games as a kid and my love of games like these days. When I was younger, I had this game and I loved it. It was my favorite, and I think maybe around the time the GameCube had come out, or when the next set of consoles came along, I sold my N64 and all the games that I had with it. The only thing I had left was this dumb atomic purple controller that I've now found out is also dying. And I was just in GameStop one day, and I really years down the road, before that I'd always wanted to play this game again. I had just played it enough as a kid to remember it and really love it, but my memory was still hazy on it, and I really so badly wished I could have it back again. And I remember being in GameStop one day as a kid, probably 2007 or 8, and for some reason, I don't know why he did it, but the guy there pulled out, I kid you not, a cardboard box that had a bunch of old retro games in it. I guess it was their last set of little wares and stuff that they still had been holding on to. And in the box, one of the games they had was a cartridge of DK64. And it's the one I'm playing now. And I was so excited to see the game again. You gotta think, this is back when I didn't have money. I didn't buy things online. I thought really that I was never gonna get to play this again because I sold it when I was a kid and none of the stores carried it anymore. And it was in this weird little box at GameStop, and I bought it immediately. And after doing that, I kind of got more on a quest to not only get an N64 again and play this game again, but to rebuild my collection of N64 games. And So I got back into playing this in like high school, and remember I still loved it as much as before, and like it's always been such a sentimental game to me because it's something I played when I was younger and I loved, and then I thought it was just kind of lost to me, and I would always think about it, like I wanted to play it again, and then I finally got a chance to. And in a way, it kind of got me into like retro collecting and sort of, you know, getting physical again, games that I used to have, or games that I, you know, maybe played a little bit back in the day and wanted to try again. It's just played a big role in my life for how just silly of a game it is. What's silly here is that everybody is riding on Lumsy. I don't know if you can really see that, but he's just kind of swimming along. He definitely didn't drown. Pixel Plume, I don't know what you're thinking. He didn't drown. Everybody's just riding him. But other than that, it's a game I've gotten to share a lot with good friends that I have these days. It's a game I was able to play for charity, for Habitat for Humanity, for a marathon. Like a day-long stream thing, and I raised a bunch of money for that. Someone got a house built through Habitat for Humanity thanks to some of the money that I raised in that stream. That house actually, if anyone who did watch the charity stream back in the day wanted to know, the grand opening of that house just happened. It happened a couple days ago. So just really cool. I love the game. I've had so many memories with it before. I'm glad I got to share it with all you guys. And now we'll watch this weird ass thing that you get for 100%ing the game. It's like this weird ass art film, like almost kind of creepy in a way. It's a collection of skits, I guess. I don't know. Ugh. There's Lanky Kong. He's the director, I suppose. Look at DK. What is he, nervous? Walking onto the set. He's like, oh man, I hope they like it. God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. That's so weird. What is he gonna do?
Next.
What is happening? What is this?
Next.
Like, is it supposed to be bloopers? Is it like... What is this? What is happening? Why that guy? Why?
Next.
Oh, there's Dogadon. Dude, he's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, snap. We know about this. Uh-oh. It's our busty babe friends. This game was rated E for everyone, kids. It's Tiny. I feel like Tiny maybe does not belong. I might have picked the Banana Fairy. Tiny, you got some years to put on before you're ready to chill with the gals. I think it's kind of funny though that she's there with him. She's one of the girls. First of all right. If you were confused before, what was that? Here's these guys. I didn't want to see you guys again after Beaver Bother.
Next.
Oh, there's DK's greatest power. Apparently Tiny had it in her all along too. There's Banana Fairy. Like, these are so weird. This is what you get for 100% also. Like, I just want to let you guys know that. And that's it. That's the game. Things are maybe a little bit off sync here because now it's clipping back into menus. But we're gonna skip this. I guess I can show off just a few of the other things that are in the menu for this game. So first of all let's look at our file. I think we were game 1, right? Yeah, 101%, 201 bananas, 14 hours and 32 minutes. That's I guess pretty good for the Let's Play, I guess. Here's this game actually has a multiplayer mode, Kong Battle. I'm just gonna show this off real quick at the end here because I'm so bad at doing bonus videos. I'm never going to do them. So yeah, you can actually it's not up yet, but very soon we recorded some 4-player Kong Battle, 4 Puddle Plains HD. So maybe when that comes out, it's all ready to go up, but we're waiting for one other thing to come out first. But when that comes out, maybe I'll link it in the description or something. But if you want to see Kong Battle, you can go check that out. We got Mystery here. You get this for the number of banana fairies you've gotten. So this is DK Feeder, lets you watch all of the cutscenes and stuff. This is the bonus stuff, where you can play, you know, these 2 bonus games. There's also a Rambi Arena and an On Guard Arena. I don't think I'm gonna do those. Maybe I'll just leave those for you guys to, if you're playing this game yourself, to discover. You can fight all the bosses again with 10 banana fairies. 15 unlocks Crusha as a character in the battle mode. And then this is cheats. So I think this just gets you infinite stuff. Infinite coins is pretty interesting. But all the rest of that's not really that important. And that's that. Then there's, did we ever go into the options menu? This is where you can turn on story skip, so if you are ever seriously wanting to speedrun this game, you definitely want to do that. Do all this stuff. There's the sound menu. I don't even know if I've ever been in here. I guess you could turn some stuff off. I don't know. Really, guys? I think that's about as far as we have to go for DK64. Again, it's been a blast playing this game. It's been a barrel blast. Been a blast playing this game. I feel like there's so much more I could have said about it. There's like, I don't know, I've played this so many times in so many different settings, so many different formats, whether it's trying to race it or trying to do my best time or just getting lost in it as a kid, like all those different experiences. You know, there's been so many over the years that it's hard, I think, for me to say everything I want to say about this, especially when I think there's so much to say about the game itself. But hopefully you guys understood and really got what I liked so much about this game, and I think that maybe if you had some misconceptions or some preconceived notions about it, that it wasn't that good, that maybe this LP showed you that it's still pretty cool. I don't know. I think it's a great game. I think it's one of the best of this style of game, of the 3D platformers. It was definitely a huge undertaking at the time, and it's still one of my favorite games that there is. So thank you guys all for joining me on this monkey adventure. I guess I'll see you in whatever comes up next. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yet again, I've always been Snack Attack 8 and will always continue to be until the end of time. See you in the next project, guys. Later. Uh-oh! So they're finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Huh, DK! Donkey Kong, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well, he's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK! Donkey Kong! DK! Donkey Kong is here. This Kong's got style. So listen up, dude. She can shrink in size to suit her mood. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can float through the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you'll not choose wrong. With a skip and a hop, she is one cool Kong. DK. Oh, doggy, he has no style, he has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy Kong just digs his tune. DK. Donkey Kong. DK! Donkey Kong is here. He's back again, and about time too. And this time, he's in the mood. He can fly real high with his jetpack on, with his pistols out. He's one tough Kong. He'll make you smile when he plays his tune. But Kremlings beware, cause he's after you. DK! The doggy! He's here for you. It's the last member of the DK crew. This Kong so strong, it isn't funny. Snack Attack 8 also isn't funny. Can pick up a boulder with relative ease. Makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze. He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this Kong's one hell of a guy. Fuck! Come on, Cranky, take it to the fridge. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, y'all thought I wasn't gonna do it? Bitch! DK64 is over, baby! DK Rap Snack Attack 8!